Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors' future pick involved in blockbuster three-team trade. Further details are emerging of the blockbuster three-team trade that will land Karl-Anthony Towns with the New York Knicks, and former Golden State Warriors guard Dante DiVincenzo to the Minnesota Timberwolves, along with Julius Randle. It also turns out the Warriors will be involved in some tiny way, with one of their future picks landing with the Charlotte Hornets, who are the third team included to help broker the deal between the Knicks and Timberwolves that was initially reported on Friday. According to ESPN's Bobby Marks on Tuesday, the Knicks will get Towns and the draft rights to James Nagy, the Timberwolves will get Randle, DiVincenzo, Keita Bates-Diop and a 2025 top 13 protected Detroit first-round pick, and the Hornets will get 3 second-round picks, 3 players sign-in traded from the Knicks, and $7.2 million in cash. One of those picks Charlotte has acquired is Golden State's 2026 second-round pick. It's one that's driven a long road since the Warriors initially traded the pick over 5 years ago, on July 8, 2019, to be exact. Fair to say it's a deal many Warrior fans will have forgotten, with the franchise trading the second-round pick along with former first-round pick Damian Jones to the Atlanta Hawks for Omari Spellman. Spellman would play 49 total games for Golden State during the fateful 2019-20 season, having averaged 7.6 points and 4.5 rebounds on 43.1% shooting from the floor and 39.1% from three-point range. The 6 feet 8 inches big man had some talent as a floor spacer at the 4 or 5 spot, but his NBA career was done after just 2 years and 95 total games. Since then, Spellman has played internationally and even acquired Lebanese citizenship to allow him to play with their national team. Jones, a 2x NBA champion with Golden State, would play 55 games in his 1 year with Atlanta before playing with a host of different teams across the last few seasons. The 6 feet 11 inches center enjoyed an 8-year career despite averaging less than 35 games per season, and has now moved internationally this offseason where he'll play for the Zhejiang Golden Bulls in China. Since that initial deal in 2019, the Warriors' 2026 second-round pick also flipped from Atlanta to the Oklahoma City Thunder, onto New York, and now to Charlotte in this blockbuster trade. Who knows where the pick will end up by the time it conveys in nearly 2 years, but the Warriors currently project to have a second-round pick in 2026 regardless after acquiring one from the Hawks in the multi-team James Wiseman/Gary Payton II trade in February last year. Warriors newcomer Melton explains his defensive mantra. New Warriors guard DeAnthony Melton loves to defend. Melton, who signed a 1-year, $12.8 million contract in July, spent the majority of his availability at Warriors Media Day sharing his joy about that end of the floor and how he intends to learn and fit in with his Golden State teammates. That's definitely my mentality. I love defense, the 6th-year NBA veteran told reporters Monday. I love playing defense. I love getting steals. I love getting stops. I feel like defense wins championships too. It's always been my mantra. That's who I am. I usually guard Steph, Curry, and other guys in recent years, top players. Playing against guys like that and playing against teams like that is tough always. Melton is a force on the perimeter. His presence naturally should relieve some strain off of Curry, who often is targeted by opposing offenses. Melton averaged 1.6 steals per game during the 2023-24 NBA season and ranked 6th with 3.1 deflections per game. Tenacious defenders such as Draymond Green, Gary Payton II and Kevin Looney likely will thrive with Melton on the floor, as the quartet always have active hands and feet for durations of shot clocks. It's going to be fun, Melton said about fitting in with his Warriors teammates. We've just got to probably not gamble as much and stay solid with each other. It's going to be fun. It's going to be intense, it's what we need. While he is known for defense, Melton averaged a career-high 11.1 points last season with 3.7 assists and 3.0 rebounds. He also shot a fair 36% on three-point attempts and is a capable, quick ball handler. Melton is ready to be a two-way option in Coach Steve Kerr's evolving rotation. The veteran guard is excited to learn and contribute alongside players he long has admired from afar. Playing against the Warriors, you know you're going to have a track meet that day, Melton recalled. You'd better get some good sleep, get your stretches in because you'll be running. Barring a later transaction, Melton won't have to face Golden State outside of practice. Instead, he is part of Dub Nation. I got to spend some time with Loon recently just playing pickup and stuff like that, Melton added. With Draymond, I'm definitely planning on picking his brain, everything like that. And my locker is right next to GP, so he's going to talk a lot to me. Melton might have signed a one-year deal, but he appears pleased to be a Warrior. Kevin Durant rumors, Warriors reportedly star's main goal in free agency. Suns star Kevin Durant will be able to choose whatever he wants when he becomes a free agent next offseason, but according to a recent report, KD could be leaning toward moving out west to the Los Angeles Warriors. On Tuesday's episode of ESPN's First Take, Stephen A. Smith reported that Durant is interested in joining the Warriors if he doesn't re-sign with the Suns, according to Steve Delvecchio of Larry Brown Sports. No matter how nonsensical it may seem, all at once I hear that if Kevin Durant doesn't stay at Suns, Los Angeles will be his main goal and landing spot, Smith said. I don't talk to Stephen A. Smith at all, Durant said Friday. Nobody in my family, my friends talk. So he's lying. Smith issued a statement of his own on Friday, full version here, saying in part, "At no point did I say I spoke to KD or his family. Or his brother, friends, teammates, etc., although I can assure everyone I've spoken to on multiple occasions in the past I've heard from people I know, in a league I've been covering for 19 years, that if he left as a free agent, these are the cities I was told he was considering." With future Hall of Famer Kobe Bryant potentially on the verge of retirement, we can only assume the Warriors would love to sign Durant, though it's unclear whether he reciprocates that desire, especially since Los Angeles could be among the worst teams in the NBA this season. Durant will undoubtedly be among the hottest commodities to hit the free agent market, and there has been no shortage of rumors and speculation about where he will ultimately end up. The six-time All-Star and former NBA MVP has a chance to change the balance of power in the league. Although he has been linked to several different teams, the 27-year-old star insisted to CBSSports.com's Ken Berger in August that any such talk is hearsay. "I have two people I trust with my life, my agent and my businessman, who is also my best friend. I trust my life to them. So if you listen to sources or something, don't believe it if it didn't come from them. I tell them everything. We exchange ideas. We collaborate on a lot of different things. They give me advice. So throughout this year, if you hear sources from anyone, it's not true, unless you hear from Charlie Bell, Rich Kleiman or Kevin Durant." Despite Durant's comments, there is little doubt that the rumor mill will continue to spread gossip until he officially signs a contract. Until then, the four-time scoring champion will likely be focused on the season. He'll have a lot to think about when his contract officially ends, but Durant has given every indication that he doesn't intend to invest time and energy in free agency until that happens. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Kevin Durant? Leave your opinion in the comments.